My school, what I go to, it's a public school, and it was already creepy with creepy people. But this new girl creeped me the hell out most. Her hair was tied in a ponytail in two, and her skin was pale like vampire. And she wore this dress to even go overboard to reprise the horror franchise Annabelle. On her first day at her public school, everyone was staring at her in shock and disbelief. And she was joining the school in the midterm, so she was placed in my class. And I said to myself, why do Satan placed her in my class? But someone drew to my attention that wasn't the biggest issue right now. I walked home that day. When it was dinner time, I told my parents about the situation at school. When I said that, my mom had her own story to tell. She said, you know, when you move into a new town, no one's gonna like you, but when you start adapting to the village or the town, they're gonna start to like you. My dad even have his own story to tell. He said, you know, when I'm at work, I have to listen to my boss. I can't correct him or do anything because I'll be fired. You just have to just do what you need to do, and then when you do what you need to do, people will start to like you, and then you can fit in. I said, thanks mom and dad, because I was going to use it to cheer up the girl tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, and my teacher, Miss Emmings, was talking about the school trips in the mountain, what's coming up. So kids, it's a trip in the mountainside. Next, the teacher stopped speaking and looked to the direction where the girl was sitting, who I learned her name was Mirabelle. Next, everyone gave shift to Mirabelle because Mirabelle was looking left to right in the classroom, and then the horrifying event unfolded right beside me. Mirabelle immediately started to hold on to her throat, gagging for her ear, and her eyes immediately rolled and twitched in her head. In my plain sight, she hit the floor, making a bang. Everyone in the classroom screamed. But in my opinion, I was too short right now to scream because this just unfolded right beside me. I just look at it. All went down. Next, she hit the floor and wide open her mouth. Next, in my plain sight, the horrifying event was next yet to come. A black substance erupted out of her mouth. Next, she turned to me and said, do you still want to be friends, Matthew? And then I completely blacked out. That was the last thing I remember on that day. The next day when I went to school, someone said she was placed in a mental institute, because if she wasn't placed in a mental institute, and if she was still going to my school and in my class, something bigger would have gone down.